Mets try for a sweep of the Miami Marlins. The Mets have now won 6 games in a row, and the top of their batting order is proving to be just as formidable as anticipated. Francisco Lindor, Juan Soto, and Pete Alonso.
For the New York Mets, Tyler McGill.
The walks are a bit of an issue, but he has really pitched well, only given up 1 run.
Xavier Edwards 3 for 7 in this series after hitting .328 last year.
That 3-0 misses outside, and a 4-pitch walk to start the ball game for Tyler McGill.
Kyle Stowers 1 for 6 in this series.
Oh boy.
And there's ball 8. So 8 straight out of the strike zone will draw McGill a visit from Jeremy Hefner, and a ragged beginning to this game for Tyler McGill. So here's Jonah Bride, who's had an awful start to his season, just 2 for 28, 0 for 2 in this series. And the curveball struck him out. So McGill dialed back through the slow breaking ball, and he gets his first out of the day with a strikeout of Bride. On the inside corner, got him looking. And McGill, after 2 straight walks, has back-to-back strikeouts, 2 down.
That'll bring Dane Myers to the plate. A ground ball hit out towards short, backhanded by Lindor. Long throw to first, not in time.
And Conine with a first inning opportunity. The Marlins, although they're 13th in the league in runs scored, when they've had the bases loaded in the early season, they are 5 for 11 as a team. And he struck him out. McGill comes up and in with the fastball. He strikes out 3 in the inning and gets out of a bases loaded jam.
And there's your starter, Max Meyer, coming off of the Tommy John in 23.
Went 6 innings against the Braves his last time out, allowed 3 runs, 8 hits. Francisco Lindor has led off each of the last 5 games with base hits for the Mets.
And that is hit hard right to second base, where Javier Sanoja had him stationed perfectly, and there's 1 away.
Juan Soto has reached base safely in all 11 games this year, and dating back to last year, he's reached in 23 straight regular season games.
And he pops that up. Out behind second, Edwards is staggering. Can he find it? And he did. Here's Pete Alonso, who's been banging to start the year, hitting .333. And that is a ground ball to third. Paulie backs up on it.
On the mark, and that ends a 1-2-3 inning for Max Meyer.
So this was one of those innings that looked like it was going to go easily for McGill. He got the 7 and 8 hitters out. Then he was ahead 0-2 on the number 9 hitter. Gives up a walk. Now hangs a curveball to Edwards. See how he responds now, facing Kyle Stowers. McGill expending a lot of energy in these first 2 innings. He's already up to 50 pitches. And Stowers goes down swinging. 5 strikeouts in the first 2 innings for McGill, who puts up another 0 under stress. McGill has walked 3 and struck out 5. And the fastball in there for a call, strike 3. And McGill's got his 6th strikeout. And the curveball struck him out. So McGill fans Conine for the 2nd time. He's got 7 Ks through 3. No score. 1 out and nobody on. Here's Hayden Sanger. And he tries to hold the swing, but he went around strike 3. So Sanger down on strikes. And Max Meyer has been terrific first time through the batting order.
As Lindor flies one in the air to center field, he just got underneath that fastball. Myers is trying to find it. Nicely done. 3 shutout for Max Meyer. The only blemish was the 2-out walk in the 2nd. He starts to navigate his 2nd time through this New York Mets batting order. It's a slow roller hit towards the mound. Myers got it. Underhand toss to first. And he's got Soto, and there's 1 away. 2-2 is in the air to center. Sun's an issue. And Myers gives way to Conine, who makes the catch. 2 outs.
I love watching Meyer pitch. Max pitches with no fears. He's willing to pound the strike zone.
So here's Marte with 2 out and Alonso at first.
2 pitches taken for strike 3. Nice fastball, 95.
And Meyer has his 3rd strikeout. He's got 4 hitless innings under his belt. Stowers has walked and struck out today, 0 for 1.
And the 2-0 pitch is lined towards the gap in left center field. That's a base hit for Kyle Stowers. Nimmo's there to cut it off, and a leadoff base hit for the Marlins. That's their 5th of the day.
A good start for the Marlins.
So a leadoff base runner for the Marlins, and Jonah Bride coming up. And there's one on the right side. Chance for 2. Beatty with a bad throw. Threw it past Lindor, and everybody's safe. Beatty trying the spinning throw to second base, and just airmailed it past Lindor to put 2 men on. That's the Mets' first error in this series, and just their 5th of the season. So McGill now has to deal with Matt Mervis, the power-hitting left-hand batter. Mervis is 0 for 2 in this game.
There's a ground ball into center field. That's a base hit for Matt Mervis. Here comes a throw from Taylor towards the plate. It's cut off by Pete Alonso. An RBI single for Matt Mervis, his 5th run batted into the year, and it's 1-0 Miami here in the 5th.
So Tyler McGill out of the game after 4 innings plus. Max Kranick will relieve him.
So 2 men away. Nick Fortes will be next.
At some point, you got to get a big hit to try to put somebody to bed. And he flies one in the air, shallow left field. Nimmo's coming in, not going to get there. That's a base hit for Nick Fortes. That'll plate another run, and it's 2-0. Might be the softest ball that he's hit all season long, and this one falls.
It's Max Meyer, who's been installed with a 2-0 lead. He's yet to give up a base hit.
And that is called strike 3. Meyer got the call. Fastball might have missed outside, 2 outs.
And he has recorded 4 strikeouts.
Ground ball hit out to short. Edwards has got it.
His throw to first on the mark, and that ends a 1-2-3 inning. Max Meyer has walked 2, but he is through 5 no-hit innings.
5 1/3 no-hit innings from Max Meyer. So here we go, 3rd time through the order.
Meyer's never gone beyond 6 1/3 innings in a big league start. This is the longest he's ever had a no-hit bid. And Lindor's got the Mets' first hit. Wraps one right back up the middle on a 3-1 fastball. And the Mets finally get their first safety against Max Meyer. So now Juan Soto bats, tying run at the plate.
Sets up away, and Soto grounds one over to 3rd. Paulie to 2nd, throw to 1st in time. Double play, retires the side here in the bottom of the 6th.
And Meyer gets out of it. Nice job. 2-0 Marlins.
It'll be Alonso bat for the Mets facing Max Meyer. 6 shutout innings this afternoon. He's allowed 1 hit.
And Pete pulls one, fair ball. It goes off the tarp, caroms out to Conine. Alonso's going to have to stop at first base. That was very, very close to being a foul ball, but the third base umpire Brian Walsh said it was fair. You judge.
4th man on base for the Mets today. Here's Nimmo. There's a swing and a drive. This is in the air, deep to left field. Conine's going back shy of the track, and he makes the catch.
And that is it for Max Meyer. So the Marlins going to go to their bullpen. Their starter, Max Meyer, was terrific.
High fives and handshakes for Max Meyer. Ties a career high with 6 1/3 this afternoon.
So the Mets got a runner into scoring position for the first time today.
2-2 the count to Vientos, tying man at the plate here in the 7th. 2-0 Miami. And he popped him up. Shallow center field. Edwards is going out. Myers is coming in, and Dane Myers has got it. Here is Edwin Diaz, lifetime 2.81 ERA, 35 appearances against the Marlins with 12 saves.
Doesn't like to sit for too long without pitching, and with an off day tomorrow. 3-2 coming to Edwards, and it's too high, ball 4. So Diaz, who hit 2 batters in his last outing, walks his first batter in this one. And that one goes to the backstop, and that'll get Edwards to second base.
And Edwards is at 3rd with 1 out for Jonah Bride.
Jonah Bride has been up 4 times in this game.
There's a line drive into right field. That's a base hit for Jonah Bride.
Edwards comes in to score, and that has to feel so good for Jonah Bride.
He was 2 for 32 going into that at bat.
And now Matt Mervis for 4 does have an RBI single.
Runner goes. There's a swing and a fly ball in the air, deep right field. Soto's back, warning track at the wall. Goodbye. Matt Mervis with his 3rd home run of the season, and it's 5-0 Miami.
So Diaz brought in to get an inning of work in a non-save situation. It has not gone well. Conine on with a walk, and that's going to be it for Diaz after 30 pitches. They're not going to push him any further. Lake Bacher comes on to pitch for the 2nd time in the series. He got 5 outs in the first game. Facing the top of the batting order, Lindor had the first Met hit. That came in the 6th.
There's a ball in the air to right field, and over and sliding and making the grab is Stowers, and there's 1 away.
Well, great jump by Stowers over there in right field to cut that ball off.
Here's Soto. 0-2, and he struck out Soto on a sweeper. And there's 2 away here in the 9th. Nicely done by Lake Bacher.
So 2 out and nobody on. It's left to Alonso, who's been on base twice today with a walk and a single.
Fly ball in the air, center field and deep. Myers is going back, still going back. He makes the catch. Oh my goodness, Dane Myers.
Myers, a dead sprint back to the wall in straightaway center, leaped up to make the grab and went face first into the padded wall. But a phenomenal catch ends the game, and it's a shutout win for the Marlins.